Please come back and give me security. That's what they want to say to you. They feel trapped in something, and you used to make them feel so secure. You used to take care of them. You know who it is if it's for you. They have had some big changes that on the outside look good, but they're not. It makes this person feel even more trapped. Like, it could be that their partner, somebody got a raise. Well, that means the person's going to use that against them in some way. Like, they could be with a manipulative narcissist who's very controlling with money. Oh, I'm so sorry for this person. They made a wrong choice. They've given you an open invitation to come back to talk to them. You may have offered to take care of them at one point, and they chose someone else. And you might be thinking, well, it could have been different with me. Ugh, I hope so. But I want you to know this person, whoever they are, and you know what? This could be just an example of something else. Could be something else going on. But someone in their life is very controlling, and they didn't see this coming. They feel tricked and trapped. Oh, it's really sad. I mean, seriously, I'm just going with the energy. I know some of you aren't going to like this. I'm telling you, this person is really not happy at all. On the surface, you would think they should be or would be or could be. They feel like they were so manipulated and tricked. I'm so sorry if they're married to somebody in some kind of law enforcement or legal field. Push and pull. Wow. That comes out as I talk about law enforcement, legal field, push and pull. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. That's how they feel. They have a partner they have to tiptoe around. Someone's emotionally unstable, or someone just had very high expectations. Like maybe as soon as they got married, things changed and they did not see that coming. And I know you might think, well, they should have, whatever. I know. I'm telling you, from this person's point of view, they didn't. Maybe others did. Maybe others tried to tell them. You probably tried to tell them. Yeah, that's what I'm getting to, is that you and others tried to tell them. Uncovered truth, protective shell. Oh, uncovered evidence will change your view on things. This person's definitely hiding a lot. If you really knew, you would realize it's just way worse than what you would expect. We make a big mistake in life thinking we know people's motives, thinking we know their thoughts when we don't. And I'm sorry to tell you that. Sometimes we do. I mean, that's also a thing as well. Sometimes our emotions crowd that out or whatever. Our own thoughts are louder, stronger. And that's what I mean. At times, we may even go to great lengths to believe what we want to believe, when that quiet little voice all along was telling us the truth. People will go to great lengths to hide things too. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. For some of you, you need to keep an eye on this person, because I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm just saying, go with your gut. It's less is more, okay? I'm going to manifest right now that the right people get the message inside, that I won't have to put it on the screen here. Your intuition will tell you what you need to do in this situation, okay? I'm just saying, this person is going through some stuff that if your intuition is screaming at you something different than they're portraying, then you need to believe your intuition. But that doesn't mean you need to go telling people, don't bring others into it unless you're absolutely certain. What I mean is, don't just be like, oh, I knew it and this reading confirmed my intuition. No. You need to see signs of it. And you need to also realize, okay, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just, okay. Silent understanding, I turn over. Just as I was about to say, this person may have to have a silent conversation with you. Like, it may be so bad that there's someone in the room with them that they can't talk in front of, okay? Like, they might not be able to have, oh gosh, oh, I'm sorry, this is sad. They may not be able to have a true conversation with you. And I'm not trying to say go save this person or that this is your problem. I'm just saying, look for signs. Trust your spirit on what to do. Bridging differences, doubts surface. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. It's really you're having doubts about them and what they're going through. It's really about concern, okay? Bridging differences. A big sign to look for, okay? Because here is the real energy coming through now. And it could have been all along because it can resonate in different ways. You could have a friend. This is just an example. Let's say you're a woman with a female friend who she gets into a relationship, she gets married, whatever, starts living with somebody, and you hardly ever talk to her again. You don't see her anymore. And you don't really know why. Those things happen, I know. This person is suffering in silence. There's just a lot they're not telling people. What should you focus on? How should you proceed? You give off healing energy. Wow. I know this is going to sound crazy, but let's just imagine a light of protection around this person, that they get healing, that you don't have to do anything, okay? Think about this person. Think about your brain, like just like a spark of gold light coming on in your brain. Energy. And that energy fills your brain and also just encompasses you. A gold light of protection, divine energy around you, all through you. That gold light heals you from head to toe, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. It comes from outside space. It heals you. It heals all of us. Imagine sending that same energy to that person. Just imagine them. Even if you don't like them, you know what? You can also do this to people you don't like. People you would call enemies, you can do this. You don't have to actually see them or talk to them. Just imagine them for a second. Just imagine that light coming from your heart, going through pathways like sparks, just, all through the energy grid to them. Give them healing energy that they can get out of this situation. That you know their situation. You don't have to do anything. I'm really getting that there's not much that maybe you can do, because some people are so tightly monitored and surveilled by someone that, you can't just send them a text message and say, hey, are you being held captive? I mean, you can't say that, okay? So send them healing. I know some of you might think, well, I got to do more than that. This is just a bunch of woo-woo, nothing. No. Especially if you agree with me. I mean, or pray. You can even pray if you want. May this person be healed. But I'm telling you to imagine that. Just the simpler, the better. Imagine healing energy, just like from your hands even. Put your hands together. Oh, I can feel that heat. Oh, wow. Oh, if you see it shift on camera, it's because I actually use a filter. And that filter does weird things. But I just saw my hand shift. And I wonder if that was just the energy. I'm going to leave that in. But some people think that means it's an AI. No, it means I use a filter. But you know what? That's not a coincidence, because it doesn't always do that. So just imagine that light. I mean, imagine that energy. Oh my gosh, I feel so much heat right there between my hands. This is like Reiki, beginner Reiki, that energy exchange. And now I'm just like forming a ball of energy. Wow, I can feel that. Oh, healing energy, divine light, unconditional love. Healing in every way. Oh, okay, I send it now. Oh, can you feel that? I'm sending it into the camera. I'm sending it into the energy grid. And I want you to go ahead and you can do the same thing anytime you want. That's what I do, at least. I just kind of send it off and just imagine it goes to the right place. This is going to this person. May they be healed. Because like I said, this person, you don't want to get them in more trouble, This is all for entertainment purposes only, just saying. Please don't act on this unless you see evidence, like if you see bruises. If they start saying things that just don't make sense because they're trying to talk in code, like that thing where people call 911. If you're outside the United States, that's emergency services here. You call them and act like you're ordering a pizza instead of calling 911. That could be the situation they're in. And it doesn't have to be literally that. It could just be even a work situation where they can't look for another job. Seriously. I think workplaces are doing that. They're monitoring everything. So you can't even look for a job or something on your personal device. And maybe you don't even realize. Yeah. Oh, there's some weird stuff going on. Anyway, one card to end this reading. You look much younger than your age. That's about the healing energy too. Imagine yourself healing in every single way. Every single way, every cell of your body. Imagine sending that energy to them. That's what this is about. Everything is restored. Oh, I just really feel for this person, okay? And I'm glad we could send them healing energy because I know in the power of that. And if you thought that was ridiculous, it's even more powerful. That's just how it works. You'll find out soon enough. Anyway, you look much younger than your age. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.